Aaron. Aaron, I want to start the show, Aaron.
Okay.
What the fuck is your problem, Aaron? Why are you being so mean to me today? Aaron, why are you being so mean to me today?
Aaron, why are you being so mean to me today?
Oh yeah.
That's the funky, bluesy rock sound I go for. That is my kind of sound. That's the kind of music I like. Welcome to the show, it's a world record podcast. Welcome to the show, it's a world record podcast.
It's the World Record Podcast and you're listening to it.
I am the B-Man.
Who is the B-Man?
I said I'm the B-Man.
Who is the B-Man?
And I'm coming at you live and I'm not wearing a visor today.
No fucking visor for the B-Man today. First time in history. It's the first fucking time in history. The first motherfucking cocksucking time in motherfucking ass shit. Fuck piss time tits in history. History of diarrhea. History of diarrhea.
History of diarrhea. The history of diarrhea. Aaron, have you seen the history of diarrhea on Hulu?
I can't say that I have.
Oh.
I should check it out, though.
Yeah, you should check it out.
I trust you.
I'll give you my login.
Hell yeah.
Get it? Login diarrhea.
Look at that girl, she makes me sick. She's got a water bill 6 inches thick. A new stereo, a new TV. Everybody's got nice stuff of me. 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 People got nice cars, how'd they get 'em? I close my eyes to try and forget 'em. Went swimming, got hit by a jet ski. Everybody's got nice stuff of me. 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 She's got eyes of deepest blue. He's got hair that's green. I wish I had the kind of cash to make heads turn when I walk past. Everybody's got nice stuff of me. I wish I had cash, I want money. Everybody's got nice stuff of me.
I don't know if that makes sense, but because diarrhea is not technically a log. It's
Generally not.
Spraying brown. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is a special edition of the World Record Podcast because every episode is special. It's the only good podcast in the world. If you're not supporting me, I hope you fucking die, kill yourself. No, actually, I do have to make this announcement.
Let's do this fucking shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, this episode of the World Record Podcast, there will be a sound that I play at some point in the podcast that will make you go deaf. I legally have to give you that warning. So there will be a sound that we emit, and if you're listening to this with headphones or earbuds, you will go deaf. 90% chance. Now, before we get started, we have a new sponsor, and then I have another sponsor that I'm partnering with, who is going to be partnering with us and sponsoring. But first, here's a message from another sponsor.
During these unprecedented times, we'd like to say a special thank you to our employees who leave their homes every day so you can stay safe in yours. At First Energy, we're proud of all the people who continue to go above and beyond to keep the lights on and lives connected for your family and ours. Because we're all in this together, striving for better days and a brighter future.
So First Energy, this episode's brought to you by First Energy. It's unprecedented times, and they're striving to keep everyone. We're all in this together, and so be sure to get out there and buy First Energy. And now, without further ado, we have a special guest on video via Skype. He's a new corporate sponsor that we're starting to do business with. Ladies and gentlemen, JP Incorporated is here. JP, are you there?
Hi, Brendan. I'm here.
Hi, JP. It's good to see you. You're looking good.
Thank you. I feel really good, relaxed.
Yeah, and it's the red polo you have going?
It's a red polo. I am wearing a button that says, I love sharing ideas on quality.
Now that's,
So,
and would you say that's one of your benchmarks?
quality?
And sharing ideas about quality?
Sharing ideas. Definitely sharing ideas. I love sharing ideas on quality, especially. But yeah, I'm all about community and collaboration, and we're in this together.
That's what that was going to be my next question. Would you say that we're in this together, or we're in it separately? And then a follow-up question: that how would you describe the times that we're in?
Well, these times, I mean, they're unprecedented. So we're definitely in this together, and it's uncertain what these times really are going to be in the future.
Yeah.
So we have to stay strong.
Yeah, COVID Strong, which is, I don't know if you're familiar with, it's a great charity that we've been working with, COVID Strong, I Am COVID initiative.
Yeah, I donated $60,000 to I Am COVID Strong earlier today.
That's
in honor of this appearance.
That's fantastic, because that's going to go to, and a lot of people don't know this, but every donation to COVID Strong, a very minimal amount goes towards the what do you call it? The business. It mostly goes towards what's the word I'm looking for? Administrative fees.
Oh.
A very small percentage goes to administrative fees, and the rest goes to fighting COVID. Now, I'm going to test out. I have this new machine hooked up here. I just want to try something. These times, I'm going to say these times that we're in are precedented. Okay, machine's working well. So you are in and you've been. How long have you been a corporation?
We've been in business for years, so.
That's what I was going to say. And now the separation, and this is just, I don't know, I have a lot of tax heads who listen to the podcast, people that are into like kind of taxes and the laws and how that works. It's an adult podcast. And how do you separate the man from the corporation, or is there no separation?
Well, JP Incorporated is my name, and I'm actually not incorporated. This is a limited liability corporation, sole proprietorship.
And when you file your taxes, that's just it. You just so are you? Do you file? Are you incorporated tax wise?
No, I'm an LLC.
You're a what?
An LLC.
Oh, okay. Well, that's incorporated, isn't it?
Well, it's a limited liability corporation, sole proprietorship. It's not an S corp and it's not a C corp. So technically, it's not incorporated. But I tried to have the name JP Incorporated LLC, and that is against the law.
Oh, that's really tax laws?
You can't have the name incorporated as an LLC. Incorporated means something very significant in the eyes of the Secretary of State of California.
Okay. So you can't be JP Incorporated LLC.
Correct.
Okay. Well, see, there you go. Everybody's going to appreciate that information.
But I don't know if I could be JP LLC Incorporated. Maybe I could.
Maybe you need maybe that could be like a side project.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't even know what other projects I would need to.
Well, you just do a merger. I think it would be a merger with maybe like a guy whose name is JJ LLC or something.
Oh, okay.
I mean, getting in business with a guy named JJ, I think, is probably not a bad idea. You don't meet a lot of JJs anymore.
Yeah, growing up, I knew a guy named John, and he went by JJ. His name was John Johnston.
Okay. Has he ever? Do you think he has stormed the Capitol?
I don't know. I should look him up on LinkedIn or something and see what he's up to.
Now that could be a future podcast. Is maybe we both get on LinkedIn, we share our screens, and we try to connect with people.
Now this could be interesting.
Yeah.
We go through people from our respective pasts.
Yeah.
And look them up and see. Maybe we guess what we think John Johnston is up to.
Yeah.
And then we take wagers or something. It could be a betting. I know you're interested in betting as well.
I like gambling. We actually play. Maybe we could play a round of it before you go. I've been. I don't know if you're familiar with the podcast at all, but we do play a game called High Low.
Okay.
Where we call a Domino's pizza, and you and I wager on whether or not the person who answers the phone will have a high voice or a low voice.
I would like to play that game.
Okay, we'll do that towards the end after we promote some of your products.
Okay, great.
And have you gone public at all?
In regard to the stock market?
Yeah. Can people invest in JP Incorporated LLC?
They can. The shares are divided up a little differently. They're usually sold in the form of, compact discs or T-shirts, things like that. Those are how our shares are divided up.
And is there a website people can go to? You can just say it and it will appear on your screen.
Yeah, it's jpinc.tv.
JP Inc. And that's INC, not INK. That'll send you to a tattoo guy.
Exactly. Don't go to the tattoo parlor.
I've been getting all my ink done at Wicked Dove Tattoos in Pasadena. I don't know if you have any ink, but
I don't. I'd like to see your tattoos though.
Yeah, well, it's under. I have a lot of layers on right now, but I can send. I'll message you on Instagram. I'll do some private messages and send you the my latest ink. It's a back. It's my whole back, and it just incorporates a lot of things that mean a lot to me.
Is that the Phantom Menace tattoo that you were talking about?
There's
earlier?
a Darth Maul in there, but there's the main. There's a samurai and there's some koi fish in there.
There's a lot over with Darth Maul and samurai and Kurosawa.
Yeah, Kurosawa.
Did you ever get that Albertsons tattoo?
Did I get the Albertsons tattoo?
Yeah.
No, I got actually the area I was gonna get it on it got infected, so I had a skin. I went swimming in a lake that was dirt. I don't know. I got some kind of infection on my skin from a lake. I think it was a lake, or I think that's where I got it. I know it was. I think it was a lake. I don't know if it was. It seemed like a lake. I don't know if it was more. If there was like sewage or something in there. I don't know what it was. And I haven't had health insurance in a while. So I was self-diagnosed as,
WebMD style.
What's that?
WebMD.
What is WebMD? That's, I don't know if I can afford that.
Well, no, it's complimentary. It's at no cost to you.
Oh, is that's like C. Everett Koop, right? The president, he appoints the WebMD. Is that C. Everett Koop?
No, that's the Surgeon General.
Oh. What's he do?
He does surgery nationally.
On what's the general? Is he an army guy?
No, it's like General Mills.
So he's a serial guy. I'll have to look that up. And that's C. Everett Koop, you said?
You said that. I didn't say that.
Oh, okay. So he's not.
Yeah.
But he is.
I believe C. Everett Koop is deceased.
Well, they should get. I'm not gonna. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is an announcement from the B-Man. I'm just going to say, listen, I support the president and everything, but if you're going to have a Surgeon General, he should be alive. That's all I'm going to say about that. So you're saying that the Surgeon General is dead?
No, I'm saying that the former Surgeon General C. Everett Koop is dead. But I may be wrong.
We'll look into that. But let's get into your. So you've been in business for years.
Mm-hmm.
I have a. Well, there's a little video that we can play that explains what is JP Incorporated. So
this will help answer some questions.
Okay, let's roll that clip.
I know many of you are asking yourselves, what is JP Incorporated? The answer might surprise you. It's top-notch products, high-quality items, service that speaks for itself. It's a family brand, an entertainment brand, a brand your friends can trust, and so much more.
That's a solid, that kind of spells it all out for you.
Yeah, there should be no room for debate about what we're all about over here.
And is this a family? Where do you stand on families?
I'm supportive of definitely families and friendships and collaborations of all kinds. So I think whatever, these times they're uncertain. So I think we just we're in this together. And to me, that's family.
I mean, for me, you know, I've been doing this podcast for a while, and I talk to a lot of people, and I got to say, you're checking off a lot of boxes here, but I feel like it's coming from the heart, and you're not just giving me lip service. And would that be correct? Would that be a correct assessment, or?
Yeah, 100%.
So we're saying 100%.
Yeah.
And that's the most percent. That's the most you could, because I've heard, there was a lady on Maury Povich. Did you ever see that show?
Oh, yeah.
And said that she was 1,000% sure that that there was there was a man on the show with her, and she said she was 1,000% that he was sure that he was the father, but he wasn't. It turned out he wasn't.
Yeah, I can't speak to that, but I think that she, you know, she has every right to believe in her heart, but her heart, I think, was rotten.
Her heart was rotten?
Mm-hmm.
It could be. I don't know. They didn't have they should maybe have a cardiologist, and I don't know if that's something that, if the Maury people are listening, if there's a cardiologist, or does the cardiologist, would that test, do they have the capability to test heart? Not the heart, but the amount of heart that somebody has, or if their heart is blackened or rotten or made of gold. You
know who I would like to have as a cardiologist is Cardi B.
That's not a bad idea. It seems like she's halfway there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And is there a Cardi A? Was there ever one of those?
I don't know. I wonder
Cardi A.
is if someone who is doing, like, you know, a biography on Cardi B, are they a cardiologist?
No, that's not. That's I'm going to say that's
or a cardiographer.
Well, a cartographer would be. Is a cardiographer a thing? All right, let's not. They're not into that anymore.
Okay.
But a cardiologist, as Cardi B's biographer, that's a good one though, right?
Thank you.
I'll stand by that one. Cardiologist as Cardi B's biographer. I don't like it when I say it. And also too, folks, heart of gold is just a saying. It's not, if you had a heart made out of gold, you would die. I don't care how rich you are. I think that would kill you. Now, you also, you've partnered up with a lot of brands over the years.
That's true.
I have, now let's get into, now I know that you've done a lot of hospitality-based work.
Mm-hmm.
And what are some of the brands that you've worked with and that you support, or just what are some of, I guess, what is JP? Do you have maybe like a 5-point bullet system of what hospitality should be, or what you expect in a hospitality-based industry?
Well, we're all about products, services, quality, comfort, and really community. So, we've worked with a lot of great brands like Cinnabon, Cisco Foods, Aramark, Marriott, and they've brought us in to really just kind of right the ship on their messaging. They need somebody to really hone in on their core principles, and JP Incorporated does that really well. So I recently did a collaboration, a collab with Comfort Inn, and I don't know. I don't know if you have that clip.
I do. I have a clip of the Comfort Inn. Should we roll that?
Yeah, I think this will lay out kind of where we stand when it comes to partnering with other brands.
Okay. Yeah. So this is an example for if there's any brands out there. I don't know. I don't want to speak for you, and I'm not.
No, I'm ready to collaborate. It's 20.
I don't want to overextend you, I guess is my point.
Fair.
Like if you're already like kind of overextended, I'm sorry. That's my newest ring. I don't know if you've.
Oh, that's nice.
I don't want to put too much on your plate, but it seems like you. And before I roll this clip, would you personal touch? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I was thinking. Okay, so this is the Comfort Inn. This is JP Incorporated, and their collaboration. Is this a collaboration? Is that what you would call it?
Yeah.
Okay, with the Comfort Inn. Aaron, let's roll that clip. Aaron, let's roll that clip, please.
Aaron, you motherfucker, just
Comfort, quality, flexibility, convenience. Comfort Inn.
So that's and that's direct and to the point. Do you mind if I play that again?
I would be honored if you did.
And is it I don't want to. I know that we met at a few seminars. Is it JP or Mr. Incorporated? I don't know what.
Oh, we're all in this together, so
Yeah.
just JP's fine.
JP's fine. Okay.
Comfort, quality, flexibility, convenience. Comfort Inn.
And I don't know if a lot of people know this because this is you do the voice over on that, right?
I do, yeah.
Yeah. And do you ever lend your voice out to any other companies, or would that be in direct competition with your brand?
No, I'm available for voiceover work. A lot of people need a strong announcer type voice and somebody who exudes quality for their products and services. So I'm definitely available and interested. They can email you directly. Mm-hmm. You can just forward those on to my Gmail.
I could, yeah, and we could put this on under J. Let's put JP back up there, and we'll put my lawyer's email address because everything goes through Frank, and that's frankcum69@gmail.com. FRAN. Well, you see it written there. frankcum69@gmail.com. He's in Miami right now, so you might get if you email him now, you might get one of those auto replies, but he'll get it.
Well, I know you do a lot of voices too, so maybe some of your fans are making cartoons or something, so that's really why I'm here.
Yeah. Yeah, we could both. We could maybe do a cartoon.
Maybe we could develop something.
I would be into developing an animated. Have you dipped your toe into animation or anything just purely for entertainment that doesn't have a business angle?
Yes, a long time ago. I have.
Do you want to say what that was?
I've done some theme songs for some cartoons for the Cartoon Network.
Okay.
I've done. I did a cartoon for. As part of a Comedy Central DVD release.
Okay.
That was so.
And that's there's a lot of money in that. right?
You'd think.
Do you invest? Would you say that you invest? You take that money and you invest it back into JP Incorporated?
Everything goes back into the company. I haven't taken a salary in 12 years.
You don't do you don't pay yourself $1 a year?
No.
So nothing, no salary.
No salary.
So how does that work with groceries?
Well, I work a lot with the Kroger brand, and so sometimes when they pay me in gift cards, things like that, and then I can redeem those rewards. For sometimes they'll just pay me in, like, the Monopoly. The grocery stores do Monopoly this time of year.
And now Albertsons and Kroger, are they the same thing?
Yes, they are. Well, I don't know if Kroger is Albertsons. I know that Kroger is Ralph's, and like Safeway and stuff like that. So, yeah, I don't know.
Well, who's the Select brand?
That's Safeway Select.
So then that's Albertsons.
I think Safeway and Vons are maybe linked. I don't know who Albertsons is linked with.
Well, I know Albertsons has the Select brand in dog food.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Well, then.
Or at least the dog food they had.
Okay.
But Vons also, now that you mention it, so does Vons. Because when I was in Big Bear, I bought my dog Select brand dog food from Vons. But I also get it from Albertsons.
What store do you go to most regularly?
It's a local chain called Gelson's.
Uh-huh.
They, it's basically a criminal enterprise disguised as a grocery store.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's expensive.
It's about 30% more expensive than any place else. But, there's never a line, and it's really close to my house. But I also, actually, I've been going to Albertsons more. There's an Albertsons very close. I live in there's a high density of grocery stores in my neighborhood. I have a Trader Joe's, an Albertsons, and the Gelson's. The Gelson's is extremely close though. So, I find that I'll go there for necessities.
I used to go to that Gelson's.
It's a good Gelson's, and they, unfortunately, this is one of the worst things about the pandemic is they had opened a wine bar called Noshing and Imbibing that has not.
I thought it was called Nosh and Imbibe.
Oh, maybe it's just called Nosh and Imbibe. I thought it was Noshing and Imbibe. Nosh and. I'll have to Google it. I did a few events there.
I know. I went to one.
Yeah,
I
you
was
were
offended that you didn't ask me to perform.
It's a tough. I believe that I started an email chain and then never did another event again because you weren't the only person who berated me. Actually, you had one of your people do it, which I find is a good way if you're going to berate an employee. And how many employees do you currently have under your umbrella?
Right now, just this past year, with the unprecedented times, it's just down to me now. So
okay,
but I do have 2 stray cats as well that do a lot for me. So
there's no satellite employees or anything like that, or
Well, we have an ambassador program.
Oh.
And people, that's the other thing. I can pass some of those grocery rewards on to them. I can't pay them right now, but. And that reminds me that 60,000 that I donated to I Am COVID earlier this morning, that was all in rewards. So, well, it wasn't dollars. It was,
60,
the equivalent.
Was it points or something, or tokens, something like that?
It was 60,000 points. Yeah.
And that's with the Albertsons Monopoly game?
Yep. So you guys, I Am COVID would qualify to get you're about a fifth of the way toward an iPad Pro.
That's not bad.
So
So if we had 4 more donors, but then we'd have to match up the right game pieces, though. Or no?
That's the.
Is there a game board involved with that, or is it just the tickets? I think you do. I think there is a game board.
It's tickets, and you have to have you get the app, and it's a whole thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's an app involved.
Correct.
I've reached my my phone plan. I can't do any more apps, or else I go over the allotted. Then the price goes up. How many text messages are you allowed to have per month on your phone plan?
I'm on Cricket, and I get like 75
a month.
Yeah,
that's not bad. I think I'm right in the same neighborhood, but I had this is just between you and me because I am in a relationship, but I was sexting with somebody, and that's I got to say, if anybody's out, if you're going to be doing the sexting, I would say try and limit the back and forth. Try and get as much into one text as possible. So maybe you can get it down to just 3 or 4 texts. You know what I mean? Instead of saying like, I'm taking off your, I'm pulling down my pants or whatever. Like, don't just have that be one text. Say I'm pulling down my pants, and then I'm gonna,
That makes sense.
Yeah, because then you're using up too many texts just for like the worst one. Don't ever just type like all M's, like I don't just have that be one text. I put something like I like that. Now next I would like you to do this, or I'm about to do that, and this is how it would feel. You just kind of want to get as much in there. You get the point. But you go over those text messages, man. You go over your limit, and they really nail you. It's like a bucket.
Oh, they ding you.
Do you want to? Now I know you have your new project. I feel like we're getting off. We got sidetracked a little bit. But this will all be edited down to just a 15-minute thing, so we can.
Oh, perfect.
We can shoot the breeze and then delete it. Now Now this isn't something that before we get to your new product, which is the relaxation. It's a massage. It's a spa, massage and spa. 60-minute relaxation system.
Correct.
And is that available on vinyl or?
It's coming to vinyl. There's going to be a limited edition picture disc coming in probably next month. They'll be ready.
And how much are those going to go for?
They're going to be a lot.
About $40.
Yeah.
Seems about right.
Yeah. And then, but right now it's available for people on Bandcamp, and then there's the entire 60-minute relaxation system on YouTube for people to, that's complimentary. And all you have to do is just log on to youtube.com and enjoy the relaxation system. It's full 60 minutes.
And it's a 60-minute audio-visual relaxation spa system.
Correct. People can feel free to take this music to their own massages, because I know that a lot of the massage music that they play at parlors is, it leaves a lot to be desired. So I wanted to give people that option. And but a lot of people with COVID and COVID strong, I know a lot of people are doing self-massage and self-care at home with themselves and their loved ones. And so that's why I developed this system with the video component so that people can just put this on the big screen and just sort of drift away.
So you're saying to put it on the big screen, that would be something with so if you have your laptop, you can, if you have a television that you can plug your laptop into your television.
Yeah, via HDMI or AirPlay, something like that.
Are those RCA cables where it's got like a red, yellow, and white one? Does that work for?
Yeah, that would work if
that-
you have an analog system like that.
My laptop only has those 3 holes on the side. It has the yellow, red. It's got a green one too, but I don't know what that one's for.
Oh yeah, that's composite or whatever.
Yeah, and that's for. We don't need to get into that. Just before you get into it, and I don't want to take any money out of your pocket, but check your internet plan before you stream a 60-minute video to your television, because that could maybe go over. That could, depending on what plan you're on, you want to make sure that's not going to cost you any extra.
Yeah, if you're one of our older clients, if you're on like consumer cellular or something like that, you're definitely going to want to figure out the plan.
Yeah, and consumer cellular, I believe, if you always get a person on the phone. I don't think there's never get a robot or a foreigner. I think.
Yeah, and I think that comes with the Lifeline too. You can just if you fall down, you can press the button.
Let me see if there's a number to call consumer cellular, because I believe that is one of their big selling points. Okay. Yeah, call us to talk to one of our U.S.-based support specialists. So you're going to be speaking to an American and a human, which is a lot of older people. That's what they're looking for.
Yeah.
Well,
and if any of the listeners wind up calling, maybe they can suggest my Massage and Spa album as their hold music for consumer cellular.
Well, you know what? Here, I'm sorry, I've been beating around the bush here, but here's a little taste of the Massage and Spa in relaxation system, brought to you by JP Incorporated. And how long was this how many years or how long was this in development for?
I was able to crank this out over the last several months.
Okay. But leading up to it, was there a lot of, did you travel around, was this inspired by any kind of global traveling?
Yes, I've been doing a lot of traveling, and, I get a lot of massages at hotels and things like that. Comfort Inn has a great massage parlor. Mm-hmm. So this being stuck at home, I was, I needed a massage and I was wanting to relax. So what better way than to develop the system myself?
And you know what I'm going to do, if this is okay with you? We have a Patreon. I have a partnership with the Patreon Corporation.
Okay.
And maybe at the end of the video podcast, I'll play we can play the whole video at the end of it for the Patreon, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Well, here's so this is the Massage and Spa presented by JP Incorporated. And do you do any kind of guided? Do you do any speaking on this, or?
There's no speaking.
Okay, so it's
good enough.
And how these sounds. Now this is soothing. There's birds, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm hearing.
It's all recorded in my backyard.
Okay. And see, okay, that sounded like a chime of some sort. Is that a chime?
It's a chime.
Yeah. And there are chimes, and there's obviously some type of musical instrument.
Yeah. A lot of the little sparkly chime sounds are. I have this charm bracelet from Zales Jewelers, I just sort of dangle it back and forth in the microphone. It makes a really cute sound.
Oh, that's good. And that would be the chime? The chimes?
No, there's a chime, but there's these kind of the little sparkly bits.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear that. And there's a keyboard. Is this a keyboard?
It's a MIDI keyboard.
Mini keyboard, so it's a little tiny one. Now is that...
MIDI, M-I-D-I.
Yeah. Is that so a mouse could play that?
No, I think you're mishearing me. It's MIDI.
Okay.
Musical Instrument Digital Interface.
It's a digital interface?
Well,
Okay. But it's small, is what you're saying.
no, it's full size. It's a real thing that a human can play.
But if a mouse was properly trained, they could. I don't know if you can train a mouse to play a keyboard, so I don't want to speak out of school.
Yeah, you could.
But you could? With
Sure.
treats, probably.
Some sort of reward program. Maybe the Albertsons reward.
No, yeah. I don't know if they let mice in there. I don't know if that would be good for business. I mean, I personally, if I went to an Albertsons and there were mice doing things, you know, like playing a little mini keyboard, like you were saying, or drinking out of a thimble. I think that's something that people wouldn't mind seeing some rodents in the grocery store.
Yeah, especially if this music we're playing, it would calm any worries that anyone would have about seeing them.
Yeah, and I'm just going to keep this playing. I'm going to call, let's see if the cellular place, what's it called again?
Consumer Cellular?
Consumer Cellular. So we'll give them a call, see if they want to use this as, if they need any, if they have any hold music needs. I would imagine they try not to put...
Consumer Cellular. To get started, what's your cell phone number? You can also...
So I'm going to push 0.
Sure. Before I transfer you, just say or enter your cell phone number.
I'm, there you go.
Okay. One moment while I get you over to one of our representatives. And just so you know, we may record this call. To help route your call, please choose from one of the following options.
Boy, this is really...
If you need to make a payment, that was an invalid option. If you need to make a payment or all representatives are assisting other callers.
Well, they're busy
Please
over
hold,
there.
and your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Now, do you have any...
The current
have you
expected
ever,
hold time is less than 5 minutes. While you wait, listen to the latest from the newsroom.
No, I don't want to hear any of that. Have you ever made a recording like that? That could be another thing that you could branch off into.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
We could, yeah, if you wanted to do a partnership, I could. Because sometimes you'll have...
I'd rather do it on my own.
Yeah, you could do it your own. And you can have that idea. It was my idea. It's recorded. We have proof of it, but that's fine. I would never sue you or anything. I think that's more in your wheelhouse of making a pre-recorded message that you get on the telephone. I was just going to pitch myself as, you know, because sometimes the voice changes after you make a selection.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
Like you have that lady at first where she's like select, and then there'll be another voice. And a lot of times it sounds like it's just a guy on his cell phone and he'll say, you know, hold on or something. I don't know. I'm not in that business. Okay, so we still have so which part are we getting into now? This is a second, we just had a break in the music. That was Scented Candles.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're getting into Wet Pebbles in a Bowl. Let me see.
Yeah, which is a visualization exercise.
That's a visualization exercise?
Yeah, if you can imagine, you know, wet pebbles in a bowl, it's a very zen experience.
Yeah.
And people focus and relax while massaging.
And is this, you had a graphics team on this? Because I'm looking at the video and it's
beautiful.
Yeah, it's good. Was there a graphics team or was this set out to? A lot of people, they'll do that in Korea too. I don't know if you ever use Korean.
Yeah, everything I did on Fiverr.
Okay. I believe there's a lot of Korean help there too. I
didn't ask the nationality of the people helping me.
Yeah, you shouldn't
have to.
What is your nationality?
I'm part Italian.
Oh yeah, that's well, we don't want to get into all that, right?
I'd prefer not to.
Yeah, Italians don't have the best reputation. Would you agree?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not bigotry, it's a fact.
I don't know if I would agree.
I'm talking about their reputation. I'm not saying that they're all thieves, mostly.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that all Italians are thieves. I'm saying just the Italians' reputation isn't the best.
I don't know.
Like globally, Italian Americans are, pretty low down there. That's not my opinion. I'm just saying that you have to agree that it's not, that Italian Americans that they don't have the best reputation.
I actually was just kind of focused on massage.
Yeah, sorry. This is I'll read let's get through the track listings here. We have Scented Candles, which is 5 minutes and 18 seconds long. Wet Pebbles in a Bowl, which is about 9 minutes, 20 seconds. After that, we have Gentle Aromas, Warmed Towels, Hair and Scalp, Privacy, Sterilized Headrest, Selection of Fine Body Oils, Shoulders, Hot Stones, and then Thank You for Everything. And that's the final track is titled Thank You for Everything, which I think is a nice touch.
Well, I just wanted to extend my gratitude. I'm coming at this, from an attitude of gratitude.
That's not bad. It rhymes. I don't know what you could use that for. A t-shirt or something.
A t-shirt.
Attitude of gratitude. That could be a good dude. Would you be interested in going down the Wicked Dove and having Jerry tattoo that on you?
Yeah, maybe. I'm
Debbie can do it too.
A purist when it comes to my skin. I prefer to keep it.
Well, they do temporary tattoos there too.
I'm sorry?
They do temporary tattoos as well.
Oh, I would definitely do like a henna tattoo.
Oh, yeah, we could, I don't know if they do henna, but they do temporary. You got to get it wet. They have to make a thing and you wet it. It's on paper.
Oh, yeah, those are fun.
Yeah. Okay, let's call,
yeah.
I have a massage place lined up here. Let's call them. And then I know you probably have some meetings that you need to get to.
Yeah, massage meeting.
Oh, really?
Thank you for calling Massage and Van. How can I help you today?
Hi, this is the B-Man with JP Incorporated.
Yes, how can I help you?
How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. We're JP's in the massage, and you're called Massage Envy.
Yes, sir.
I've always been interested in the name. You're the name of that company. Is it a play on? And pardon me if I'm out of line, but is that a play on the phrase penis envy? I don't know why she hung. That was maybe too forward?
It might have been the word penis. I don't know.
But do you know why it's called Massage Envy?
I don't know.
Because it's an odd thing. I just assume that it sounds like penis envy to me. I'll call and apologize to her because that was probably out of line. And then we'll play her some of your. Once I apologize, then maybe they'll want to get into business. You can partner with them. That would look good. For you, right? If you were in one of the nation's largest massage chains. You could probably just send these out to people. They're not going to answer. I guess they might have caller ID there. I don't know. Do you have caller ID at your office?
Yeah. Yeah, Cricket. Cricket Wireless offers that.
So that's, you have all your phone system goes through Cricket?
Mm-hmm.
Now, do they...
It's through 7-Eleven.
Oh, okay. Maybe I should check that one out. I had the mobile what was it, PCS? I forget what it was called. I lost my phone a while ago and I couldn't. The thing was, they needed to get the new phone, they needed your old phone, and it was just like, couldn't.
Thank you for calling Massage MV, Route 441. How may I help you today?
Hi, that's a mouthful, huh?
I know.
They make you say all of that?
Yes, I make me say all of that.
That's crazy. You know, I would say after saying that mouthful, you probably need a massage yourself.
Yeah, at least.
Do you guys ever do, is there a way to massage, is there a massage specifically for talk, like if you talk too much? Like if you say too many words and then your like mouth hurts or your jaw's tired, is there a jaw massage?
No.
Okay. Well, there's I have JP Incorporated is partnering up with me today, and he has a 60-minute relaxation system that he's that we're going to be rolling out at all the massage envies.
Okay.
And
I never heard of this, but go ahead.
Just a little bit too before my son, I have a grown son, and he was asking me about because I told him that I had a call with Massage Envy today, and he asked me what is why the name Massage Envy? What is the origin of that? Like Massage Envy, is it like people are jealous that you're getting massage?
Yes, of course.
Massage envy. So then it's people are having, because there's that other saying, P word envy, and that always excuse me.
Pianist envy. That's every clarinetist has.
Yeah. I didn't want to say it.
Flautist envy. What? Okay. What? Yes.
Well,
envy is. I don't know where it came from.
But every time I see the name of your place, it makes me think of that other thing.
Oh well.
Can you hear
Sorry.
Can you hear the music? And JP is on the line too. If
Hi.
That's JP Incorporated.
Hi. Okay.
So. Well, he has a 60-minute relaxation system, and he actually did. Are you familiar with the Comfort Inn?
I've been there.
Yeah, well, they have the massage parlor in there.
Oh, they do?
Yeah. And this is JP.
Quality, flexibility, convenience, Comfort Inn.
So that was his partnership with the Comfort Inn, and he got his relaxation system into the massage parlors and all the Comfort Inns.
Well, let me see how many. I didn't know that they had massage parlors. Is something along the line of your envy thing there. Sorry.
Oh, you're saying that's. Oh, I just thought that's what it was called. JP, did you know that?
We have a spa. We're a clinic, and we have a spa.
You're a clinic?
Yes.
Yeah, I knew that.
We're sanctioned by the health department. A parlor is some place where Kraft would go visit. And
what about a beauty parlor? Does that have the same thing? Because my grandma's been going to one of those for a while, and I don't know if
they're called salons, Brendan.
Yes, they're called salons.
Oh, that's JP. JP, do you want to tell her a little bit about your relaxation system?
Yeah, so what we're doing is we're rolling out with all 240 Massage Envy properties. There's a new musical track. You guys should be getting an email from corporate anytime today, and it'll be a direct download link, and you guys will be having it's a new 60-minute music loop for you guys to play for all your clients. And we find that it's very innovative, and it should increase productivity while also increasing relaxation of the clientele. So we just wanted to give you a heads up that download link on its way.
What was that, ma'am? That was JP.
Who's supposed to be telling me about that?
JP Incorporated, and I'm a Beeman with the WRP Incorporated.
Okay, may I put you
or
on a brief
LLC.
hold, please?
I'm
Right in
sorry?
front of me.
I'm sorry?
May I put you on a brief hold? I have a client.
Oh, you know what? Here's an idea. You could hold the phone up. We could play JP's relaxation
How was everything?
thing through the phone, and you could just hold the phone next to his relaxation system. We could play that through your Cricket wireless, and you can hold that up to the phone to the person's ear.
This is not a wireless connection.
Is this a landline?
So Rebecca, sorry, wait. Start again.
Are you working on a landline? Is this a landline situation? Ma'am? Oh, she's still there. I think we might be making a sale, JP.
Oh, the sale's already done. She's just got to expect that download link.
Yeah. And that's going to be, I hope it's not too complicated explaining that to her.
Yeah, you got to go to File, Download.
It'll be a zipped file, probably. Is it a zip file?
Oh,
or?
it's definitely zipped.
Yeah.
And it's an hour long.
Oh, yeah. You can't do that. That can't be a regular
You can't do
file.
that problem.
And when you zip it, it compresses it, right?
Yeah, but only a very little.
Oh. How many bits would you say that the system, the bit rate, like if I was to download your hour-long spa relaxation system, how long?
It's 130 gigabytes.
130 gigs. That's the big one. That's more than my phone holds, I think.
Yeah, that's like the
Okay, guys,
professional
this is a busy
grade.
time for us. I'm sorry. I have a lot of people here. I
Okay.
really can't talk on the phone.
Well,
So
okay.
I'll look for the email, okay?
Well, no, there's gonna be a link. Ma'am?
I understand. I don't have it yet in my email. So
Well, do you
I'll
have
look for it.
AirPlay? This is
Okay.
important. Do you have AirPlay?
I have no idea what we have.
JP,
That's what we
is
have.
the link to AirPlay with that?
Yeah, all the links will be there.
I don't deal with that part. Does all that stuff.
Does that?
Know exactly what's
partner.
coming. He'll get it sorted out.
Knows what's going on, and tell that it's going to be a zip file.
Okay, we're familiar with zip files. We make them all the time.
You make zip files?
Yeah, we package things in zip files. It's not a rocket science.
Well, what are you
All right,
doing?
I
What are
have
you
to
doing
go.
with the zip? What
Can
are
I
you
have somebody
sending
on
zip
hold? I
file?
really have to
Ma'am,
go.
I have
Thank
one
you so much.
question. One final question.
Still have to go.
One final question. Don't, ma'am. She doesn't know shit about zip files. You could tell.
For the full hour-and-a-half long episode, go to patreon.com/worldrecordpodcast. pp.